Oh, okay. Recording is on. Hello, everyone. Those who are watching me on YouTube videos. My name is Mayank Vishwakarma, and I am gonna teach you about Gherand topic. So it's our introductory class, Gherand introduction. Okay. So Gherand is a conversation between King Chandakapali and Maharshi Gherand. Uh, do you know this kind of text where someone is there is conversation between them? Any other text like Gherand Samhita? Do you know?
Yoga Vasistha.
Yoga Vasistha, right? And more?
Or is
Anyone else? Anyone else?
in Ayurveda also.
No, there is no conversation in Ayurveda.
Bhagavad Gita.
Hatha
Sir.
Yoga.
Bhagavad
Bhagavad
Gita,
Gita.
very good, very good. Bhagavad Gita. Second one, Bhagavad Gita. Third, what? Upanishads. Okay, Upanishad. ठीक है. Anyone else?
Hatha Yoga
Tell.
Pradipika.
Hatha Yoga Pradipika. There is conversation. I don't think there is conversation between.
There is no conversation.
No.
There is no conversation, I think. Okay. Is Shiv Samhita is also a conversation between them?
Shiva Sam.
Yes, I think yes.
Yes, between them.
Bhagwan Shiv and Mata Parvati, I think.
Mata Parvati, yes. And और कोई सी बुक जो बची हो, आपको जो भी याद आ रहा हो अभी तक.
Ashtavakra Gita, sir.
Ashtavakra Gita, okay. So let's go ahead to this topic because it's introductory class, but you have to prepare yourself. How can UGC ask your question? Okay, I'm not gonna give you lecture and you will come, you will listen and go. It's an introductory class and it's your participation is also must should be there. Okay, Gherand Samhita is 17th century. Every important point should be noted. Okay, I will tell you, please note down this. So please listen me and write down whatever I will say. Okay, each of the important points you have to write and you have to memorize all this after this session, because I will give you homework and in future when I will take class I will ask you anyway anytime. Okay, and you have to give answer because there is not too much students in this class, so you all are my friends. Gherand Samhita is 17th century systematically written text, and this earlier copy of this Gherand Samhita found in 1804. Please note down this point, 1804, first earliest copy, and 17th century, both. It's important. Gherand Samhita is also known as Saptang Yoga. Why Saptang Yoga? Because there is 7 limbs of yoga explained in this Gherand Samhita. Okay. Saptang Yoga you have to write and you have to remember in Gherand Samhita. And another one, the 6 purificatory techniques of Gherand Samhita is the first dimension of this Hatha Yoga according to Gherand Muni. And they are dhoti, basti, dhoti, please listen carefully, dhoti, vasti, neti, noli, tratak, and kapal bhati. Whenever I will ask you about the 6 purificatory techniques of Gherand Samhita, you have to tell me that मैं अगर आपसे नींद में भी पूछ लेता हूँ, you are sleeping, अब मैं आपसे पूछ लेता हूँ, tell me about this 6 techniques of Gherand Samhita. You have to remember धोती बस्ती नेति नौली त्राटक कपालभाति. धोती बस्ती नेति नौली त्राटका एंड कपालभाति. कभी भी पूछूं, whenever you have to memorize all this sequence, because UGC will ask you about this sequence. And anyone have knowledge about Hat Pradipka sequence? What is described in Hat Pradipka book? The sequence about this 6 purificatory techniques. Anyone knows?
Asana. Oh, purificatory techniques.
Is there mention Shat karmas there?
Yes, sir.
I think so it's Dhautir.
Sir, asana,
No, no.
Shatkarma and Pranayama.
There's 4 limbs.
He's asking for
Yes,
Shatkar.
Mudra and Bandha
Okay.
That's talking about
and
the
Samadhi.
Samadhi.
Nadopasana.
So, is there anyone who knows that Dhauti Basti Tratak Nauli Kapal Bhati? Is there something mentioned like this? Dhauti Basti Dhauti Basti Niti Tratak Nauli Kapal Bhati.
Sir, basically it's not Nauli, it's Lovely, Lovely, the same word. धौतिर बस्ती तथा नेति लौलिंगी त्राटकम कपाल भाति षटकर्माणि समाचरे. I think so.
Where it is described?
Hatiyuk Pradipika.
Hatayog Pradipika. Listen, please mute yourself and listen me carefully. Please mute yourself. Let me clear. Dhoti, Basti, Neti, Noli, Trataka and Kapal Bhati. This is described in Gherand Samhita. You have to remember. In Hat Pradipika, Dhoti, Basti, Neti, Tratak, Noli, Kapal Bhati. त्राटक नौली कपाल भाती. नौली को लौली की भी बोलते हैं, you know. Noli is also known as loli ki, okay. So dhoti is the technique where cleansing of the head and entire alimentary canal from the mouth to the anus. Basti is the technique where we clean our large intestine. Neti, this is the purificatory technique where we clean our nasal passage, nasal cleansing, okay. Neti means nasal cleansing. Noli, what is noli? Noli also known as loliki. You know, loliki. What is loliki? Anyone who do noli? Anyone who can do noli? Anyone?
Earlier, I used to practice knowledge, sir, but nowadays I don't practice. But I know what is it. It is just churning your abdominal muscles with the exhaling completely, and
Okay.
just moving your abdominal muscles.
Yeah,
And
this is. I know all these applications, but I want to know who can do noli in present. In present, matlab in these days. Who can round their abdomen right, left, right? Anyone? I can do, you know. I can do noli. But if you want to do noli, then you have to do Agnisar Kriya. If you get perfection in Agnisar, definitely you will learn noli. Noli, otherwise loliki. This is the massaging and strengthening the abdominal muscle and organs. And Trataka is the method of concentrating the mind. Then last but not least, Kapalbhati, a type of pranayama. Kapalbhati is a type of pranayama. Okay. What do you know about Kapalbhati? You know the active exhalation is known as Kapalbhati. But in our ancient text Gherand Samhita, when you go through the exact Kapalbhati technique, there is no active exhalation. Okay, there is 3 type of pranayama, and you do Nadi Sodhan same as Nadi Sodhan. I will explain you about how to do Kapalbhati in Gherand Samhita authentication. Okay, so in this AI created image, you can see and you can imagine who is sitting in this chair, who is, you can imagine, imagine in your in your brain, he is Raja, sorry, he is Gherand Rishi, and he is Raja Chandkapali, who is asking for knowledge. And in another image, you can imagine, AI created image है जो मैंने आपके लिए लाया है, ठीक है, आप देख सकते हो इसको, ऐसे करके पूछ रहे हैं. अब ये आप हैं.
Sir, are you moving the screen? We cannot see.
Yeah, I am moving. Why?
We are in the first slide.
Still you are in first slide.
Yes.
I'm gonna present my entire screen now. अभी आप लोग को दिख रहा है ना स्क्रीन?
Yes, sir.
We have covered Gherand Samhita introduction, 17th century, 1804, and this is AI created image. As you can see on my screen, my screen is visible, huh?
Yes, sir. Now we
Yes,
can
sir.
see.
Yeah, this is AI created. I have created this image from with my prompt, which I have given to this AI. Another one, this image, who tells you about this conversation. And another image, you can imagine yourself. You are Raja Chandkapali, and who's Sant, who is sitting in front of you, who is Raja, no, Gherand Rishi. You can imagine in your mind. Are you imagining, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir.
Your bag is in your back, and you are asking Gherand Rishi to know about whatever we will discuss in our further class. Okay. In Gherand Samhita, firstly, the cleansing practice for the body called Satkarma. What is called? Satkarmas. Today, okay. Highlighter. Satkarmas. Why it called Satkarmas? Because there is Sat. Sat means six. Six cleansing techniques are there. So Sad means Shat. Sad means six. So we called Satkarma because there is six techniques. Body cleansing is the first dimension of yoga according to Gherand Muni. Why body cleansing is the first dimension? We will discuss in our further classes. Okay. In upcoming classes, we will discuss all this thing. Verse number 4. It's very important. Nasti maya samah pasho, nasti yogat param balam, nasti jnanat paro bandhu, ahankarat paro ripu. Nasti maya samah pasho, नास्ति योगात परम बलम. आप देख रहे हो स्क्रीन में सब दिख रहा है. नास्ति ज्ञानात परो बंधु, ज्ञानात परो बंधु, अहंकारात परो रिपु. ठीक है. अब इसमें बताओ आप लोग, इसको आपने, ये आप याद करना, ये वाला वर्स आपको याद करना. यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. ओके. You don't need to remember all the words who described in Gherand Samhita. No need to crack UGC NET JRF, okay? Because you have to remember very vast syllabus of UGC. So, but you have remember important sloks and verse. Okay, I will point out it and you have to memorize. क्लियर है ना सबको ये? अभी देखिए हम इसको समझते हैं.
Sir, can you
नास्ति
pronounce it one more time?
नास्ति माया समः पाशो. Nasti Maya Shamah Paso. Maya means there is no fetter like delusion. Delusion means Maya. Nasti Yogat Param Balam. Nasti Yogat Param Balam. There is no force as powerful as yoga. There is no force as powerful as yoga. There is no fetter like delusion. And next, Nasti Jnanat Paro Bandhu. Nasti Jnanat Paro Bandhu. Bandhu means your friend. There is no greater friend than your knowledge. Your knowledge is your best friend. Okay? Your knowledge is your best friend. Ahankarat Paro Ripu. And there is no foe, otherwise enemy, worse than your ego. Okay, you can see images. This slides tell you about नास्ति योगात परम बलम. योग से बड़ा कोई बल नहीं है. ठीक है. अभी सेकेंड इमेज किस बारे में दिखा रहा है आपको? देयर इज नो फोर्स एज पावरफुल एज योगा. देयर इज नो फेटर लाइक डेल्यूजन. ठीक है. सेकेंड इमेज अबाउट शोइंग यू अबाउट डेल्यूजन. और किसके बारे में आप इसमें देख सकते हैं, इमेजिन कर सकते हैं? ज्ञान, जो आपका ज्ञान है. अब बताओ, ये वाला इमेज आपका अहंकार है, तो ये वाला इमेज कौन सा होगा? लास्ट वाला.
Maya.
If this pic, second pic shows you about delusion, then last pic किस बारे में है? What is about? This is about अहंकार. ठीक है. First one shows your delusion and last one shows your अहंकार. ठीक है. ये वाला पिक्चर क्या शो कर रहा है आपको? ज्ञान के बारे में बता रहा है, नॉलेज के बारे में. ये फर्स्ट वाला पिक्चर योग के बारे में. इस सेकेंड पिक्चर भी आपको योग के बारे में है. ठीक है. मुझे लगता है समझ में आ रही है ना सब क्लासेस? कोई क्वेश्चन हो तो बता देना. हेलो, तेज तो नहीं जा रहे हम लोग?
No.
Yes,
समझ
sir.
में आ रहे हैं ना? समझ में आ रहे हैं ना? वर्स कौन कौन से हैं? देखो, वर्स नंबर 5. अगर आपके पास बुक्स हो तो प्लीज ओपन योर बुक, नोट डाउन इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स देयर. इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट शुड बी नोट डाउन देयर. वर्स नंबर 5. अभ्यासात कादिवर्णानाम यथा शास्त्राणि बोधयेत. अभ्यासात कादिवर्णानाम यथा शास्त्राणि बोधयेत तथा योगम समासाद्य तत्वज्ञानम च लभ्यते. तत्वज्ञानम च लभ्यते. वर्स नंबर 5. It's all about Kakaga Anga. You know Kakaga Anga, you know ABCD. You all know very well what is ABCD, what is Kakaga Anga. So please अभी हम समझते हैं क्या है इसके बारे में बोला है. Just as by practicing the letters of the alphabet in sequence, knowledge of all the scripture is possible. Similarly, by mastering yoga, your self-realization is achieved. So, yoga is compared with ABCD and your self-realization is compared with which? बताओ. अगर योग को अल्फाबेट मीन्स एबीसीडी से कंपेयर किया है यहाँ पे, तो सेल्फ रियलाइजेशन को किससे कंपेयर किया है? यू कैन कंपेयर ना. इज इट क्लियर और नॉट?
Sequencing of the alphabet.
Here yoga is similarly to alphabet, so self realization is similar to letter.
Scriptures.
हाँ स्क्रिप्चर, सॉरी स्क्रिप्चर्स समझना है, मतलब हमको मास्टरिंग करना है अगर खुद पे, तो हमको योग जानना पड़ेगा। योग हमारे लिए एबीसीडी की तरह है, सेम एज एबीसीडी, काका गा अंगा। इफ यू नो एबीसीडी then you will create letters, you will get knowledge of scriptures. So same as if you have knowledge of yoga, you can go through yourself, you know yourself, means self realization will achieved, and it's also called liberation. Okay, in verse number 6, is it clear? Verse number 5,
Yes, sir.
it's as simple as you can see on this screen. Okay, don't go so deep. ठीक है, वो कोई काम नहीं आएगा आपको, बस इतना ही काम आने वाला है। जहां पे डीप जाना है मैं बताऊंगा कहां पे जाना है। अपने आप को, अपने टाइम को हमको बचाना है और अच्छे से चलना है। वर्स नंबर 6, सुकृतय दुष्कृतः कार्यैर जायते प्राणी नाम घट। सुकृतय, सुकृतय, दुष्कृतः, दुष्कृतः, सुकृत एंड दुष्कृत, देयर आर टू कर्म्स, टू कर्मास, अच्छे कर्म, बुरे कर्म। अच्छे कर्म मीन्स गुड एंड बैड, गुड डीड्स एंड बैड डीड्स। कार्यैर जायते प्राणिनाम घट, कार्यैर जायते प्राणिनाम घट। इंग्लिश जिनको संस्कृत समझ में नहीं आती, जिनको संस्कृत पढ़ना नहीं आता है, वो कोशिश करेंगे संस्कृत को देखकर संस्कृत पढ़ने की। ठीक है, अगर संस्कृत देखकर संस्कृत समझ में नहीं आ रही है तो आप संस्कृत ट्रांसलिटरेशन में जा सकते हैं। पर अगर आपको संस्कृत ही पढ़ने अच्छे से आ रही है ना, तो कहीं पे भी बड़े बड़े ग्रंथों में ऐसे इंग्लिश में नहीं लिखा होता है। यू नो ना, यू नो दिस। अगर आपको नहीं आता है तो आपको सीखना है। मैं दोनों से पढ़ाऊंगा, बट आपको सीखना है। हम यहाँ पे सीखने के लिए हैं। आज नहीं आता कल आ जाएगा, लेकिन आएगा जरूर, आएगा नहीं तो जाएगा कहाँ। सुकृतय दुष्कृतः कार्यैर जायते प्राणी नाम गतः। सुकृत मतलब अच्छे कर्म, दुष्कृतय मतलब बुरे कर्म। द बॉडीज ऑफ घट, the bodies of all living, bodies means ghata, we get our this body by our good deeds or bad deeds. ठीक है, because our body creates karmas which in turn create the body, same as this peak rahat system. This will go round and round, karmas. Okay, your karmas, your good karmas, your bad karmas, that will decide what will what kind of body you will get in future. Because whatever you are doing in present, it will not present, it will not get, आप इसको तुरंत नहीं पाएंगे, आप इसको बाद में प्राप्त करेंगे। ठीक है, तो हम जो भी कर रहे हैं उसका फल हमें बाद में मिलेगा। whatever you are doing, good or bad, you will get the result after some time. ठीक है, ये शरीर जो हमें मिला है, घट जो हमें मिला है, बॉडी जो हमें मिली है, ये हमारे अच्छे और बुरे कर्मों का फल है। ठीक है, सिंपल है नहीं? वर्स नंबर 6 क्लियर है सबको? हेलो,
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So there is two types of karmas. How many types of karmas in described in Gherand Samhita? If I will ask you, what you will answer?
Two
So,
type.
Two types of Sukruta and Dushkruta.
Okay, this is very important. This is very important for exam purpose. ठीक है, और यहाँ से ऐसा कोई क्वेश्चंस नहीं है जो बन सके, और ऐसा कोई कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं जो आपने यहाँ नहीं समझा है। अच्छे कर्म अच्छा जन्म, बुरे कर्म बुरा जन्म, बहुत सारे एग्जाम्पल हैं इसके। ठीक है, वर्स नंबर 9, शोधनम दृढ़ता चैव स्थैर्यम धैर्यम च लाघवम प्रत्यक्षम च निर्लिप्तम च घटस्य सप्त साधनम। इन संस्कृत ट्रांसलिटरेशन, शोधनम दृढ़ता चैव स्थैर्यम धैर्यम च लाघवम, प्रत्यक्षम च निर्लिप्तम च निर्लिप्तम च घटस्य, घटस्य means this body, you know. In our previous verse we have discussed about घटा. घटा means our body, you know. अभी से जान लो घट क्या है. घट घट योग ही है पूरा ये. It's all about घटा. घटस्य सप्त साधनम. Okay, it's my humble request to all of you, my dear students, please remember verse number 9 for your exam purpose. शोधनम दृढ़ता चैव स्थैर्यं धैर्यं च लाघवं प्रत्यक्षं च निर्लिप्तं च घटस्य सप्त साधनम. This type you have to memorize this verse number 9. It's very important, because if you have remember this verse, you will never get confused about this sequence. What is the sequence in Satkarmas? Todhanam, Dridta Chaiv Stharyam Dharyam Chalagvam. Okay? In verse number 10 and 11, verse number 10 is connected with verse number 9. What is Sodhanam? What is Sodhanam? What is Dridta? What is Stharyam? What is Dharyam? And what is Lagvam? Same as Pratyaksham, Nirliptam and Pratyaksham and Nirliptam. What is? It's described in our verse number 10. Satkarmana Sodhanam cha आसनेन भवेद्रणम. शोधनम किससे मिलेगा? षटकर्मों से, षटकर्म से. Where you will get purification? By Satkarmas. How will you get Dridta? Dridta means Dridta. Dridta means strengthening. Sodhanam. Sodhanam, you will get Sodhanam by Satkriyas, Satkarms. Okay? Asanen Bhavedrinam. Dridta. Dridta means strengthening. You will get strengthening by doing asanas. Okay? Next. Mudra Sthirta. Mudrya Sthirta. How will you get steadiness? How will you get steadiness? By doing mudras, by performing mudras. You will get sthirta, steadiness. Okay? Next. Mudrya sthirta chaiva pratyaharena dhirta. Here it comes dhirta. Dhirta. What is dhirta? Dhirta means calmness. Okay? You will get your calmness by doing pratyahar. Pratyahar is in Gherand Samhita. Pratyahar is all about your Atma. In our future class, I will discuss you in brief. For one word, you have to know in Gherand Samhita, Pratyahar means knowledge of Atma. Knowledge of which?
Atma.
Atma.
Knowledge of Atma.
Your self-realization, only self-realization. Atma means who you are. Okay? Dhirta. After Dhirta, Lagvam. Pranayama Lagvam cha. How will you get Lagvam? By doing pranayama. What is Lagvam? Lagvam means lightness. Lagvam means lightness. How will you get Lagvamta? By doing pranayama. I think everyone do pranayama daily, right? So by doing pranayama, we will get Lagvam, Laguta, lightness. Next, Dhyanat Pratyakshma. Dhyanat Pratyakshmatmana. Dhyanat Pratyaksham Atmana. Pratyaksh Atmana. इसको संधि विच्छेद जानते हो? अलग अलग करना, डिवाइड. ध्यानात प्रत्यक्षमात्मना. अब आपको प्रत्यक्षता प्राप्त करनी है, मीन्स परसेप्शन. You will get perception by doing dhyana. Dhyan. Okay. Last, nirlipta. समाधि नाम निर्लिप्तम च मुक्तिरेव न संशय. समाधि नाम निर्लिप्तम च मुक्तिरेव न संशय. Last but not least, nirliptam. Nirliptam means isolation. Isolation. You will get isolation by samadhi. It's very important for exam purpose. Okay. You have to remember both verse. Okay. 9, 10 and 11. Please note down. 9, 10 and 11. These three verses are most important for your exam purpose. समझ में आ रहा है ना आप लोगों को?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
नेक्स्ट, ओवरव्यू ऑफ सटकर्मास. ठीक है, टाइम ज्यादा हो रहा है क्या? 5
Yes,
मिनट.
sir. Already 10:08.
थोड़ी देर तो हम लोगों ने इंट्रोडक्टरी क्लास रखी थी. चलो, तो मुझे लगता है ओवरव्यू हम लोग नेक्स्ट क्लास में करें क्या?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
हाँ, सब लोग खाना पीना भी खाना होता है ना इतने टाइम, तो इसको अभी
Please, sir.
हाँ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, कोई इशू नहीं है. ठीक है, हम लोगों ने वैसे भी इंट्रोडक्शन के लिए क्लास रखी थी, तो हम लोग ऐसे पढ़ने वाले हैं. ठीक है, अभी थोड़ा सा मैं फीडबैक लेना चाहूंगा आप लोगों का. फटाफट, आप लोग को कैसी लगी आज की क्लास? समझ में आया या नहीं आया? कोई भी आपको अगर सजेशन भी देना है तो प्लीज गो अहेड.
Flow is very nice, sir. If it is like that, means we can do it.
ओके, नमिता जी.
I can understand all the slokas which you told, so it's nice for me.
ओके, शोभन जी.
हाँ सर, समझ में आ रहा है.
आ रहा है ना? ऐसा तो नहीं कि मतलब सर कोशिश कर रहे हैं समझने की, आ रहा है ठीक आ रहा है, ऐसा वाला है क्या? इफ आई विल
नहीं सर,
नॉट
नहीं सर, वैसा
if
नहीं.
I will not able to make this topic easier for you, then I should not teach you this topic. Okay, if you feel like this, then feel free to give your suggestion or whatever you can tell Rahul sir. Okay, मैं किसी भी तरह का वो नहीं मानूंगा. मैं जो भी जानता हूं हिंदी में, उसको मैं इंग्लिश में डिलीवर करने वाला हूं. ठीक है ना? मैं बहुत ज्यादा डीप नहीं जाने वाला हूँ. हम लोग और कोई टॉपिक देख लेंगे, क्योंकि हमको बहुत सारा टॉपिक क्लियर करना है. मैं और टॉपिक्स पढ़ लूंगा और आपको पढ़ा दूंगा, और हम लोग ऐसे कर करके बहुत सारा टॉपिक क्लियर कर लेंगे. इसमें जो
Sir,
भी इम्पोर्टेंट है.
Sir, actually, we thought very nice about it. You are saying about the things which you need to write that we can. I will that you are going to tell us, because it is the this many books and this many vast syllabus. We are not able to cover all those things at the time. The same
Yes.
time, you are so nice of you that you are giving that which is the things we need to cover for the exam point of view. Like that only, we are waiting for that this time. Thank you very much for that, sir.
थैंक यू संदीप जी.
Yeah, it's very difficult for us to understand whole text, and you are taking it like exam point of view. You are completing only important things, then it will be fine for us.
Now, I will not only complete this topic for only exam purpose. I will take you deep dive in the ocean of Gherand Samhita. Okay,
Okay, sir.
डीप
Okay,
डाइव
sir.
में लगवाऊंगा, जरूर लगवाऊंगा. ऐसा मत सोचो आप लोग कि हम लोग बस एग्जाम पर्पस से ABCD करने
No.
बैठे हैं. We
Sir,
are
what
not
I'm
here.
saying is, sir, what I'm saying is, yeah, you are giving important points for the exam point of view, that like that. But I'm not saying that you are covering only exam point of view.
Yes, yes.
But the thing is, highlighting the exam point of questions is very good for us.
I will make sure that in our upcoming weeks and months, you will get your spiritual growth also, your critical thinking also. You will get, okay? Your intellectual curiosity will grow as we will grow in our this topic. All this thing will be grow same. जैसे हम पढ़ रहे हैं वैसे वैसे हम बढ़ते जाएंगे, ठीक है? स्पिरिचुअल ग्रोथ भी हम साथ लेके चलेंगे. ऐसा नहीं है कि इसका थ्योरेटिकल पढ़ रहे हैं और प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशन हम कुछ ध्यान ही नहीं दे रहे. वी आर नॉट थिंकिंग अबाउट प्रैक्टिकल एप्लीकेशंस. ठीक है, हम दोनों को समझेंगे. वी विल कवर ऑल, both aspects. Okay, so I think it's a
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I think it's very wonderful class, and I will meet you in next class tomorrow.
Okay, sir.